I was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome in 1991, and at that time there was really nothing that people were saying good about it. The original doctor who diagnosed me told my parents just let her die. She's never lived a normal life, and my whole life has been set out to prove them wrong.
I was born with a 3-chamber heart. It was a hypoplastic right heart. It was tricuspid atresia, born without a right ventricle. And during that time, they told my parents after I was born, 7 years old, your son will live to be 7 years old.
Our daughter Emerson Rose was born with hypoplastic left heart syndrome. She had the Norwood at 4 days old and came through like a champ. She did great and she was healing every day and doing better. But then at 2.5 months old, she was still in the hospital, and early one morning, she passed away.
And so just through all of that, we just encountered families, that are far away from their built-in support network. So we talked to her doctors and her surgeon about just things just ideas. They said there were a lot of ideas for research. They just didn't have the funding. And so we just thought, all right, well, we'll just try to make a difference. And so through that, we started the Emerson Rose Heart Foundation.
I can't decide if I'm more excited for the science of it or that it's actually benefiting me as a patient. And so I've just been constantly researching it, the genetics especially.
Wow, it's amazing, really, just because the possibilities seem limitless for what can be done for children born with heart defects.
There's a lot to be excited about. I look at the research being done at the Mayo Clinic as the light at the end of the tunnel, the hope. And the hope that provides, that we're going to get to a point where a congenital heart defect won't mean a series of lifelong limitations, but it's going to mean some issues you have to confront, some treatment you need to have, but a hopeful and bright and productive future.
Hope to me is looking towards the future and looking at the research being done at Mayo. That is the future of hypoplastic left heart syndrome.
To be able to allow the heart to be able to regenerate new material through these procedures that they're doing with stem cells, that is hope.
I look at children that are being born in young families with congenital heart defects, and it's very easy to look people straight in the eye and say there's a lot to be hopeful for. Your child has a bright future. They're going to be a productive member of society, and they're going to have a great life. They're going to get a great job. They're going to have an amazing family. And that type of hope and hopeful spirit is made possible through programs like what's being done here at the Mayo Clinic.
I'm just so excited seeing a huge group come together to do such progressive research. It's just amazing.